I want to make this epic video about Starfield, but here's my problem. Everybody has already done it. The game comes out in a little less than 24 hours, and I'm super stoked about the game. I think it's large format, and the inclusion of virtually every system that Bethesda's ever designed for one of their other games is in this title. The leaked footage and the expansive, unable to wander around a planet thing, the tiles of searchable space, is more space on one planet than we've ever explored in any Bethesda title so far. There's space combat and just so many things, and yet we want to get lost in the details of what Bethesda's really good at, and that's storytelling. So much of what's been happening in their socials is showcasing the epicness of what they can divulge from the story so far. We've seen a lot in leaked footage, unfortunately. I haven't. I get to the same point where the screen goes black and they're like, okay, the game's launching, and I'm like, I'm not ready. I need that experience for myself. But as I loop the footage over and over and over, I just think that there's this opportunity for us to explore a universe, right, in a way that we've never been able to before. And those of us who grew up in the true NASA punk era, like me, I watched the Challenger explode just like everyone else. And there's a wanderlust, I think, that is just refreshed, I guess, in me. I wanted to be an astronaut when I was a kid. And I think this will be as close as I ever get to actually traveling the stars, because we won't see any sort of high-speed travel in our lifetime. And we'll be lucky if we make it to Mars in a way that establishes a colony. And I think what it is that appeals to the mass audience is, yes, it's a big game, and yes, it allows us to do so many different things, but I think at the same time there's something romantic about being able to go out there and explore and make your mark on the universe that a lot of us just really need to explore. So much of the science fiction television and science fiction reading that I do is all based on this grand idea of exploration. And so I think that in itself is the exciting part about Starfield. It's the mystery that set us to sea in ships hundreds of years ago, and now we begin to see the miracle of spaceflight and rocketry fueled by all sorts of different mechanisms now. And I want to be a red shirt, man. No, not really. But I want to be able to have that experience of exploring. So, starting tomorrow at 8 p.m., I will be streaming Starfield on Twitch and then uploading the YouTube videos the next day. So if you're interested and excited about what lies ahead in possibly one of the largest, grandest scale video games, and no, No Man's Sky doesn't count. It counts in gross exploration, but as far as a well-conceived narrative and universe that really seems to like want to pull you in and tell you a story. I think that's what's missing from No Man's Sky, is the lack of story. Not the scale, certainly. So we'll see. We'll see where all of this takes us. And I hope it takes us somewhere fun. Links in the description, all that jazz. Thanks for taking 6-ish minutes to listen to me ramble about something that may turn out to be the most interesting thing we experience as a culture, a gaming culture, in our lifetime. No pressure, Bethesda.